All right, so are you ready for another deep dive today?
Absolutely. Always ready to jump into something interesting.
Well, today we're taking a bit of a different turn thanks to something one of our listeners sent in.
Oh, let's hear it. What do we got?
It's a children's story all about hot chocolate.
Sounds delicious already.
Right. It's about these two characters, Max and Ruby, who decide to have a hot chocolate taste test. See which recipe is best.
Now, that's an experiment I can get behind. Everyone has their favorite way to make hot chocolate.
Exactly. So Max and Ruby try out three different ways. First, they go with the classic, chocolate syrup and warm milk.
The tried and true method. Lots of people swear by that one.
For sure. Then they get a little fancier and try melting chocolate chunks into some steamed milk.
Ooh, now that's how you get some serious chocolate flavor.
Right. I bet that one was pretty rich. And for their final recipe, they decide to really go all out, use cocoa powder, sugar, and milk from scratch.
So they're really covering the whole spectrum of hot chocolate making here.
Yeah, but there's a little twist with that last recipe. Max actually ends up thinking the cocoa powder version is way too bitter.
Too bitter. Oh no, what happened?
Well, they forgot a pretty crucial ingredient.
Let me think. Cocoa powder, milk. Oh, the sugar. They forgot the sugar.
You got it. They completely forgot to add the sugar, so it was just pure, unsweetened cocoa powder. No wonder it was bitter.
Yeah, sugar is a key player in hot chocolate. It's not just there to make it sweet, it also helps to balance out that really strong, sometimes bitter chocolate flavor from the cocoa powder.
It's all about finding that perfect harmony.
Makes sense.
So after all that experimenting and taste testing, which recipe do you think ended up winning?
Well, based on what we've discussed, I'm going to put my money on the melted chocolate one. Probably the richest and creamiest of the bunch.
You are absolutely right. Melted chocolate hot chocolate was the clear winner for Max and Ruby. Super smooth, super creamy.
I can almost taste it now.
What's cool about this story is that it shows you how even something as simple as a cup of hot chocolate can turn into a fun little science experiment.
Definitely. It's all about trial and error, figuring out what works best, just like in a real science lab.
Exactly. So, listeners, what about you? If you were doing a hot chocolate taste test, what kind of recipe would you dream up? Would you stick to the classics or try something completely new? Maybe experiment with different spices or add a pinch of salt. What do you think would be the most delicious combination? Let us know.